Welcome everyone, one and all, to my reaction to Season 3, Episode 11 of Teen Wolf, the Alpha Pact. So, last time we had a very self-contained episode in the hospital, but I really enjoyed it. It didn't feel like we were stuck in one place. It felt quite expansive and like a lot of things were happening, so really good job on that one. But we did unfortunately end with two big hitters. The first one being Melissa was taken by the Duroc, and we now know that she's being held in the same place with Sheriff Stilinski, so at least they have each other, but my god. Scary times. Fingers crossed they're both going to be okay, but the other big hitter was obviously due to that. Scott has now teamed up with Ducalian in an attempt to save his mother, so we shall see where this goes. We shall see what expectations Ducalian has, if this relationship is going to continue after this rescue. I guess we will see, but yes, very excited to get into it and see how everything plays out, so without further ado, let's go. Oh my god, what the fuck's going on? Oh my god, Stiles. Jesus Christ.
Where is she? Jennifer?
Yeah, unfortunately, we've had a few developments, Derek.
That's not enough of a kick to the balls. Scott left with Ducalian, okay? So...
Oh my god, listen to the fear in Stiles' voice. That's so sad. Bless.
Bring up uncomfortable memories. Wasn't the last time you saw them? The time you killed Kate and they burned you alive?
Yep. I'm not surprised. I was expecting him to be legging it.
Jennifer took Melissa.
Oh my god, we gotta be careful of Allison's dad as well, because we still need another guardian. FBI? Yeah. Shit. How on God's green earth is Stiles gonna hold these people off? Like, come on.
Think you can answer some questions without the usual level of sarcasm?
You can ask the questions without the usual level of stupid. I don't know. I haven't seen him in hours.
Is he drinking again?
Oh, interesting.
You're not the one who put the name on the doors, are you?
Name on the doors?
What name?
What? Argent. Oh shit. Is it because the Duroc is going to be coming after Daddy Argent?
She's dying, isn't she?
I don't know.
So what are you gonna do?
Doesn't know.
While Scott and Stiles were out there trying to help people from being killed, you were in here, rolling around the sheets with the actual killer.
That's not fair. Don't put it on him.
Why'd you do this to us, Derek? Was it all about the power? Were you bored?
That's a fair question. I'll give that to you. That is fair.
Were you lonely?
Oof, don't go there.
Maybe.
It's fair to question it. I've been questioning it the whole time as well. It seemed like a power gain.
The full moon's coming. The sheriff and Melissa are gonna be dead, so I'm gonna try and help them. You can sit here and perfect the art of doing nothing.
I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's fair to question what Isaac was questioning when it comes to changing them, because like, what was the purpose? Boyd and Erica are dead. Isaac's the only one left. Derek isn't really an effective leader. We've already established he's not the best alpha, let's be real. But I think that the line of questioning to do with Jennifer was not fair at all. How was Derek meant to know? But we're kind of at like a really complicated point right now, because we're dealing with his pack, we're dealing with his people, but then equally he also has this level of love and care for his sister, his actual like family. So what comes first, you know? It seems like right now Derek is putting Cora first and wanting to try and figure out what to do with her. Because I understand what Isaac is saying about Derek doing nothing, but he is thinking. I think that it would be wrong to immediately go up in arms, go and attack something, go like, what are you going to gain from that? You don't know how to help Cora, so what would attacking do? So I think it's fair for him to be sitting there trying to figure it out, but I understand why Isaac in this emotional moment is thinking that Derek is doing absolutely nothing. Because say he left, tried to fight the Duroc and everything, came back and Cora was already dead, he would have been so upset that he wasn't there to be with his sister in her final moments when she asked him not to leave. Like,
using it to excuse shifting allegiance one alpha to another.
oh shit, that's, oh, I love that though.
You seriously want to go after her? I mean, what if she just takes you like the others, huh?
I know.
No offense, but what's the difference between you and them?
I'm carrying a 45.
To be fair, difference between him and them is he's prepared to be taken, you know what I mean?
We've got one priority right now, and that is to find Melissa and your dad. We've got a map and every clue we need to figure this out. The only thing we don't have is time, which is why I need both of you.
Exactly, we gotta just dive right in.
Lydia's got sort of a talent. She somehow ended up finding a couple of the bodies, without actually looking for them.
Oh, what is she? Psychic?
I thought you guys were retired.
Yes, defenseless, no. And make sure your phone's on if you hear from Scott.
That's fucking crazy. I love how I wasn't even like, I was just looking at this like, yeah, of course they have these weapons. Like, that's normal.
Can't shoot a gun or use a crossbow, but
Rawr.
well, I'm getting pretty good with these.
Yeah. Rawr.
If you're trying to tell me I can save her, just tell me.
I'm telling you, I've heard it's possible.
Okay.
It just as easily kill you.
I don't like this. I don't trust Peter at all, so what is this gonna be? Like,
How do I do it?
Yeah, look at him. He's got ulterior motives. What's this gonna do? You have to give up being an alpha and it goes to Peter or something? Like, what is this gonna be?
Someone tried to strangle me, and I survived.
Yeah?
I don't need to hide that.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, I love that. Let's go, Lydia. Wear it as a badge of fucking pride.
But we're still gonna do your hair, right?
Of course we are doing my hair.
I'm not completely losing it all. She said I'm wearing this with a badge of pride, but I'm still gonna be looking beautiful.
I thought you would use those on werewolves.
I do.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm sorry, but you're just gonna have to trust me in this.
What? She's here. Are you offering yourself up as bait? But why?
Now this is a sacrifice.
Yeah, but why? What's the purpose? So that he can, like, get on the inside?
Then what can I do? I mean, I get that I'm some kind of, like, human Geiger counter for death. But I don't know how to turn it on and off yet.
I know, you just gotta try.
When she called me a banshee, she was surprised by it. What if that's not why she tried to kill me?
Yeah.
Why did she?
That's what we need to find out.
Wait, what? I didn't even put those pieces together. Why did she go after Lydia then?
Okay, we need help.
Sorry, that's really throwing me off. Oh.
Allison, we have to go.
We talked about this in a previous episode, didn't we? They keep insinuating that there is a level of closeness between these two. So
I can understand not seeing a downside to this, as you haven't exactly been alpha of the year. But think about what else you'll be losing.
sorry, I just didn't expect that. I know it's meant to be an emotional moment.
And if you couldn't beat her as an alpha, how do you think you're gonna fare as a beta?
So you do give up being an alpha, Peter, you
don't
sneaky bastard.
care.
Does it go to him or does it go to Cora? Because, like, are we saying he's transferring the spark to Cora and that's what heals her? Or are we saying he's giving it up and it's gonna have to find someone else? So is it gonna go to Peter? Because we all know he's got ulterior motives here. He's doing this for a reason. But why?
It's all part of her little seduction, and she is still seducing you. She needs you on her side.
Then why did you recommend this to him? You know what I mean? He's only doing this because of your recommendation, so what the fuck is that?
She's got all three now.
Oh my god, Stiles, no stop.
There's still time.
Aww.
We still have time, right?
Oh, is he having a panic attack?
Stiles.
I think I'm having a panic attack.
Oh my boy, I'm so sorry. Fuck. No. Oh, it's awful seeing stuff like that, especially with, like, really nice people. You know, it just fucking sucks.
Chris? It's Chris, right?
I love how he gave himself up and Jennifer still whacked him.
Hate to disappoint you, but we watched her take your ankle knife.
And the knife that's in your sleeve.
Did he really think she wouldn't take all that?
And the taser in your jacket pocket.
Was this genuinely his plan? To get captured, release himself? That's so stupid when she's gonna knock you out. I hope he's got more to his plan than just that.
You are making this town, even this world, safer for your children. Well, most of them.
Let's be real though, you can't make that comparison. Like, I've never been a fan of the Argents, and I think that their whole crusade is just like, ugh, eye-rolling. But they are literally hunting the beasts, the people that they consider to be the ones who are killing people. They are, like, for instance, say they fully stuck to the code, never went past it, only hunted werewolves who seek out and kill humans, then okay, cool, that's fine. But to compare that to the Duroc, who is killing innocent people to gain power to then take out the bad guys, it's like, you can't compare the two. You can't compare sacrifices to actually taking out murderers. So I don't know what way you're trying to spin this, Jennifer, but that's not quite how that works. Kiss him?
Look at me.
I think kissing him would be a bad decision because he's struggling to breathe, but okay. Never mind. Oh, that wasn't just a kiss to help you. That was a lot of feelings going on her side as well.
I read once that holding your breath could stop a panic attack. When I kissed you, you held your breath.
Okay. Well, fuck me, because I was saying that that was probably a bad idea, but I've been waiting so long for this. Oh. Oh, my heart. Oh, my God. Sorry to pause here. I've been waiting for these two to figure something out for a very long time. So this is so fulfilling. My heart is full. I am happy. Thank you, Teen Wolf.
And if I was really smart, I would tell you to sign up for a few sessions with a guidance counselor.
Ooh. To be fair, I think you will need a few sessions.
Morel.
Do
Yeah.
you know where she is?
If I did, I wouldn't be waiting here for 20 minutes. So how about you two back out the door and wait your turn?
You're Heather's best friend.
I was Heather's best friend. We've been working on that issue a few times.
Okay. Oh. Has Jennifer already gone after her? Oh.
Wait, Lydia, that's your drawing.
I know it's a tree.
No.
Good too.
Oh my god, I didn't even make that connection. Yeah. She's drawn the tree. Does Stiles know about the tree? Is that something that he has knowledge about? Oh my god, I love how she's never noticed it's the exact same thing.
Okay, you can have my session. You got bigger issues.
Kelly's like, I don't know what this connection with the tree is, but... I was thinking, but the tree's just a stump. It does look like roots. Good job, Stiles.
Stiles, why am I getting the feeling you know something that could help us find your dad?
My god, we can't tell you, Broski.
Well, I don't know how to help you help me tell you something that would help you if I don't know it.
Are you doing this on purpose?
Yep.
Where are your other friends?
You mean Scott?
I've been told your whole little clique didn't show up at school today.
Oh, this is problematic. Like, this guy is gathering information. Even if we take out the Duroc, even if we somehow take out the Alpha Pack, this guy's getting some shit on them. And we got to be really careful. Because in a town where people keep getting murdered, like, they're going to keep bringing in more and more people until they figure out the issue. They're not just going to give up.
Your dad is missing.
Yeah. Just that alone, that, like, lack of reaction from Stiles, he knows something's up.
You.
Me.
You.
Oh, I forgot about the history. Oh, shit. Girly Pop be running. Is that the Alpha Pack chasing her? Like, why is she running from Howls? Oh, that's why Aiden wasn't answering. The twins are after her. But she's Ducalian's emissary. Scott!
Animals can sense natural disasters when they're about to happen. Maybe they can sense supernatural ones as well.
This is a really weird dynamic because Ducalian is a very intriguing person and he also has a lot of knowledge. And I feel like Ducalian, before all of this, when we saw him in the past, he did seem like a really nice guy. He seemed like someone that I think Scott would have got along with very well. And so it's strange to see this dynamic between them where it feels as though they would get on. But given who Ducalian is and his goals, it just can't happen. They're two very different people now.
Are you willing to kill innocent people?
Definitely.
I'll kill any living thing that gets in my way.
Yep.
Talia decided that she didn't ever want us going back. Took the memory of its location from us.
Oh, fuck. That's so cool. Is that mountain ash? I'm sorry, the way it created a perfect circle is beautiful. Only issue with something like this is, does it work in the same way as in the Vampire Diaries when vampires can't enter a room? Because if that's the case, the werewolves could still very easily throw something at you. You know, it'll just pass through.
Because Jennifer and I are the same.
We know you sent that girl. The one who helped Isaac.
Oh, okay.
How you've piled up bodies in a narcissistically psychotic effort to form your perfect pack. Bodies that include Ennis, by the way.
Oh, no.
He wants you to go after Derek Cully to force his decision.
Oh, no. Oh, I love you for doing this, but fuck. None of them can go against Ducalian. Like, it's just a fact right now from what we know about him. They can't actively fight him. So sharing this kind of information is kind of dangerous because it gets them into a situation of like, you either fight him and immediately lose, or you run and he'll probably get you, or you just bite the bullet and stay with him and you'll be safe. Like, it's really fucked up, but you ain't really got another choice. So I guess we'll see what happens here. If they believe her. I feel like Carly is going to believe Ducalian over this girly, but...
Ask him.
Thought so. Shit. Circle broken.
Hey, back off.
Oh my fucking god.
If you know where they are.
The Nemeton. Find the Nemeton.
Fuck yeah. Right, Scott has the info. Let's go.
You knew. I remember meeting you once before you were sheriff. You questioned me about a body. You knew something was up. You just weren't ready to believe it.
Damn. Wow. I love that.
There was a night 8 years
years ago.
Here?
The night my wife died.
Oh.
Her hand suddenly gripped mine so tightly that I literally thought she was gonna break the bones.
So she was a werewolf, wow.
If you want to be with her, go now. And I knew she was talking about my wife.
Whoa. Who was this girl then?
When I finally got to the hospital, I saw Stiles sitting in the waiting room with his head in his hands.
Oh.
He was with Claudia when she died.
Oh, that's horrible for him as a kid. It's like you think to yourself, it's nice because you got to say goodbye, but equally for a kid to witness something like that. Who was that person who told you though? How did they know that his wife was dying? You know? How did they know?
My dad and Gerard were there once, but Gerard said it was years ago and he couldn't remember where it was.
Of course he said that.
There might be a way, but it's dangerous. We're gonna need Scott.
Ah. Well, slight problem with that. We don't have Scott.
How'd you guys find out?
Oh!
Lydia.
Never mind. Hi, Scott.
We die for them?
But he can bring us back.
This is a dangerous thing for more reasons than one. You'll be giving power back to the Nemeton.
Yeah.
This kind of power is like a magnet. It attracts the supernatural. It will draw them here, like a beacon.
Okay, couple of things to note from that. One, intriguing that they can be like surrogate sacrifices. That's cool. In that sense, though, would they act as the Guardians being sacrificed, thus Jennifer would gain all of her power and then be able to take on the Alpha Pack? Because that's going to be even more problematic, but it will save their parents, so that is the good trade-off. But yeah, I assume that's setting us up for 3B and probably the whole show going forward. I mean, if we're going to have this magical magnet that brings supernatural creatures, that's got to be the case. So I'm fucking excited. Let's go.
It'll also have an effect on the three of you. It'll be a kind of a darkness around your heart.
Oh.
And permanent, like a scar.
Oh God. That's pretty cool though as TV show characters, you know?
Smaller version of what we use to corral werewolves. Only they hear it. Let's see if it works to attract them.
You're such a fucking smart man. I love that. So this was his plan. Okay. I was going to say, if the knife thing was like the only plan he had, I would have fucking screamed.
My dad got my mom this watch when she first got hired at the hospital.
Aww.
She used to say it was the only thing in her marriage that ever worked.
Yikes. Okay. Let's not unpack that right now.
It needs to be someone who can pull you back. Someone
Lydia for
that
Stiles.
has a strong connection to you. Lydia, you go with Stiles.
The way she was walking to Allison, that's so bad.
Are you sure? I mean, Scott and I both have to go under.
Oh my God, this is so awkward, but so well done. I love the way they've done this because not only is it making them themselves think about their connections with each other and thinking, right, if we're being realistic, who would actually be able to bring me back? It would be Stiles and Lydia, even if they don't want to admit it to everyone else. But like I'm just saying, they have to admit it to everyone else. Like Isaac and Allison are going to have to admit that they have a connection right now. And that's going to be really, with Scott standing right there. But who's going to bring Scott back? Is it Deaton himself? Because they do share a bond. They do share a connection. I mean, Scott's never really had a... Well, I don't know if he's never had a father figure in his life, but he's never had a positive father figure in his life as far as we can tell. So I do wonder whether Deaton has kind of like taken that role in Scott's mind. And so that could be a good connection that they have there. Or it could just be that they are good friends. And that could be that ability to draw him back.
By the way, if I don't make it back and you do, you should probably know something. Your dad's in town.
Oh my God, is he the FBI officer? Because I was literally thinking earlier, one, why does he have knowledge of Sheriff Stilinski? This feels like some kind of personal connection. But I was thinking, okay, maybe it's just a matter of like, he's a colleague, he's like their informant in the FBI or something, you know, like a connection between the police department and the FBI. Maybe he's the man and that's why they know each other. But then it felt too personal. Like he kept bringing stuff up. He said something about, what was it? It was something like when there's a Stilinski involved. And I was like, Stilinski involved? Why does that feel so much like you know them? Is it him? That's fucking crazy. I wonder why they brought in this random man and he was suddenly so like integral to everything. Okay. God, that's fucking thrown me back though. Wow. I feel weird now. I'm excited to edit this because I want to see the scenes with him again now that we know this to actually put the pieces together. I mean, I was just thinking it might not be him, but like, who else would it be? Like, who else has Stiles interacted with apart from that man? It has to be him, yeah. Yep. So his dad's an FBI officer. I was not expecting that. Whoa. So do you just absorb it all? And the spark's like so powerful that it can withstand that? Yep. No longer an alpha? Yeah, it is Deaton for Scott then, okay. I didn't think it would be anyone else, but we haven't really had the confirmation. How horrible for the people who have to push them down, though, as well. You know what I mean? Like, you got to push this person down to the point of death. Ooh. Yeah, thought so. I thought we were about to head on a cliffhanger. Okay. What an episode. Oh my god, we had so much stuff, like, set up and explored. Fuck. It's like, I really loved it, but part of me is angry that I don't have time to watch the finale right now, because that was such a good setup. Oh, give me a minute to like process my thoughts, and then we're gonna have a breakdown. So yes, there we have season 3, episode 11 of Teen Wolf, and that was absolutely fantastic. One of my favorite episodes of the season. One, the massive drop of Scott's father reveal was just... What? Of all the things that were happening in the episode, that was definitely the one that took me the most back, because... where the fuck did that come from? I thought that Scott's dad was either like fully out of the picture, like nowhere near. What's Beacon Hills? Beacon Hills, I think that's what it's called. I was about to say Mystic Falls, and I was like, wait a minute, Harry, that is not the right universe. But yeah, I thought he was like fully far away, which like he could have been in the FBI, you know. But FBI, just like when I think of like an FBI agent, I don't think of a dad who has no contact with his child and just fully left, had an awful marriage. You know what I mean? Like, I know that's naive, because like any kind of person can work in the FBI, but just from this like point of view in my head of like what I see as an FBI agent, I never think of that. I never think of someone who like wouldn't actively be a good parent, or at least be in their child's lives. I was thinking more of like a deadbeat dad who like, I don't know, just like doesn't earn much money, lives far away, is drinking all the time. You know, that's the kind of vibe that you get when you think that, oh, they've left their wife and child behind. But we've never really got confirmation. Maybe he pays like child support or something then. Maybe there is some kind of relationship between them. Like, you know what I mean? Like a financial relationship between the mum and dad. We just never heard about it before. Bloody hell, that's just like throwing my head through a loop though. I wonder what his relationship with Scott's going to be after this then. Is he going to stay around, or is he just going to leave? I mean, we don't really have any knowledge of their history to begin with, so I guess we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, in terms of other parts of the episode, like I said, that end scene there where we had not only the public reveal to all the people in the group of Stiles and Lydia's intimacy, but also Allison and Isaac's and their growing bond. So there is a lot of things being brought up. I do feel like the Scott that we knew in season 1, the Scott that was still going after Allison after they broke up, the Scott who like had so much love, has grown so much as a person and has like kind of gone straight into this like alpha leadership role quite heavily, to the point where like teenage love just doesn't seem to be a big priority for him anymore, which has been great to see. And so I don't think this is going to affect him as much. I do expect it to emotionally affect him, seeing Allison and Isaac. I mean, they're really setting up this romantic element, so I'm assuming it's going to keep going. But you know what I mean? Like, think about Scott in that scenario. I don't think it's going to affect him as much as it would have in the past. I think that he is, like, developed so much as a person now that I think he's going to be Gucci. Might take a little bit of adjustment, might be a bit awkward, but other than that, I think he's got this. But yeah, the whole thing with Derek and losing his alpha status. I need confirmation next episode. What the fuck happened there? Was it because if we think about the spark as this, like, object of power that is within someone, Derek used that spark to help Cora. But was it that the spark is a power source, he used that power to heal her and the power's gone, like the power's been depleted? Or is it an idea of Derek gave the power up because he like used too much of it or something, and so it moves on to someone else, maybe going down to Peter? Or is it an idea of like it was transferred to Cora and that's how she was able to heal herself? Similar to how Peter was able to heal himself when he got the spark from Derek's other sister. I guess we will have to wait and see next episode, but yeah, very curious to find out more about that. But also, I think Derek looks fantastic with the blue eyes, so I'm not gonna lie, I really like that. Now, going into next episode though, my god, lots of things to explore, some scary scenarios happening here. Obviously, we have 3 people who are currently down and potentially going to die, but Deaton does say that he can bring them back. So I'm going to trust that little fucker because we're not losing any of those 3, but very curious about this whole, like, dark scar that's going to be on your heart for the rest of your lives. Like, are we going to actually see that translated through them as characters? Are we going to actually see them all sort of like have their pure souls be tainted? Are we going to see a little difference in their personalities maybe? That could be cool to see. But yeah, great episode, great exploration of dynamics, even the bringing up of Sheriff Stilinski and the parents having a conversation and actually discussing the supernatural matters of the town. Really cool. Been waiting for Melissa and Sheriff Stilinski to find out about werewolves for so long, so the fact that we finally have both of them on the same playing field, you know, both of them with the same information, I cannot wait to see where we go from here with them as characters, considering they're like the parents of these people, you know, because they are in danger all the time. They are putting themselves in awful situations all the time, which parents would never want to happen. So really curious to see what form their relationship is going to take after this. Granted, if they both survive, I fucking hope they do. I mean, they're all basically being substitutes for the sacrifice right now, so is it going to mean that the parents are Gucci, they're fine, they're safe, or is the Duroc still gonna maybe sacrifice them? I don't fucking know. Jennifer could just go down a very dark killing spree route and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna kill you anyway, you know what I mean? We never know. But I'm very excited for next episode, especially like with everything we've discussed on top of the Alpha Pack versus the Duroc. This is going to be fucking fantastic. So safe to say I am very excited. But yes, with that said, I'm going to quickly check if we've got any Patreon questions because I have not done that yet. I need to get back into my habit of like looking before the episode, not looking at them. Don't get me wrong. I've never read them, but I always look to see if we have some so I know whether to talk about it at the end. But I just keep forgetting recently. Keep skipping my mind. We do not. Okay, this is what I mean. This is why I need to look because there's no point checking if there aren't any, Harry. For goodness sake. But yes, anyway, with that said though, like I said, absolutely fantastic episode. Loving the story so far, and then this dropping of relationship dynamics this episode was so cool to see. Can't wait to see all of the different relationships that are going to come of this. And also the thing we didn't talk about, the fact that other supernatural creatures are now going to be drawn to town. I mean, I know that 3B is meant to be fantastic, so I assume it's going to be a quick turnaround with that magnet pulling people in, but yeah. Safe to say I cannot wait to see where we go from here. But for now, thank you very much for watching. I left a link down below to my Patreon. We'll be able to find the early and uncut reactions to Teen Wolf and all the other shows that I do. Also left a link to my Twitch, my Discord, and my socials, so be sure to follow them if you are interested. And Jess, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.